Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes, to our sewing peeps out there. It's London and Elaine from Sierra Sewing, Quilting and Vacuums in Reno and Carson City, Nevada.
That's right.
And yes, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's our short and sweet. What's new? We got a lot of new things today and just different things to share.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of stuff to show you in a very quick amount of time today.
Yes.
So we just want to remind you that everything that we're showing you today until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning is 15% off, and you do have to order it online. Free shipping with a $100 purchase or more. And like we've always said, if what you're buying that's on sale is not adding up to $100 and you need to have it shipped, you can just visit the rest of our regular price merchandise in our website and add to that.
Yes. If you hear a little bit of talking in the background, Greg is here. He's 9 months old now. He's quite the talker. So
he found his voice.
You
so
might
yes.
hear a little bit of talking in the background. He's actually our cheerleaders. He's just cheering us on that we don't make any mistakes today or say anything silly or do anything silly.
Exactly,
so, yeah.
exactly. So, like, I'm sorry.
Again, she said 15% off. It starts right now till tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. You can shop at any time, whether we're live or whether you watch us recorded. And it is, you can look on our website and add anything to it, because if you're shipping, again, you said that already, I think, $100, it gets you free shipping. If you have any questions, Jared is here. Jared and Greg are here to answer any question that you might have, okay? And I'll tell you want to share us. Today's a special day because it's the last Wednesday
of the month of August.
This month.
That's right.
And Elaine will tell you why this is special.
So we want you to share our video here on Facebook publicly. That way your name gets put into our drawing. We do a drawing every first Wednesday of the new month. So next Wednesday for the first Wednesday in September, which I think is September 2nd?
I don't
first?
know. But it's
I'm
the
not
first
sure.
Wednesday.
But
and September is going to start bringing fall weather, and that might give you a little bit of a hint of what we're
might
giving
be
away
for your
next week, because we already have it all picked out.
So yeah, so we want you to please share our Facebook video today publicly. And obviously, even if you are not wanting to share it publicly, you'd like to share it privately, thank you. We would like you to do that still too also. So don't feel, you have to do one or the other, but of course, if you can share it publicly, we would love that.
Okay.
All right, well, we have so much stuff today. We're going to go ahead and just jump right on in. We're going to hit with this one that's not hanging.
Okay.
All right, so
hang on, just a heads up. I'm not sure.
There's a heads up.
The sale is active, says it's active, correct dates, correct times, but it is not showing as discounted.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So,
do you know? Okay.
So looks like it just popped up finally here.
All right.
If you click into the product, it's not showing on the actual, like the main page, but if you click into the product, it's discounted.
It's not showing that
sale price. Click on the actual product, and then the sale price will show.
Yes.
We'll get it all taken care of. All right, so brand new quilt kit that we have here today, starting off with, kicking off fall beautifully. Beautiful owls, these wonderful pumpkins. Just to let you know, the owl right through here, if you can see it in the camera all the way, it is a panel. This is one of those fantastic quilt kits that is using a panel and then adding different things to the borders. There is some pieced. These are the stars. You've got these borders down here and then more borders all the way around. It is a stunning quilt.
Yes.
So beautiful. And because we just love what we did to the back, we used just a solid so we could have these beautiful pumpkins and fall leaves for quilting. And something that we can do for you for your quilt kit when you're done. Isn't that pretty beautiful? So once again, this is a panel
Yes, and the
quilt.
size of it.
So you have the size, right?
Yes, I have the size. It is, 52 by 67.
So it's a nice large throw. It's beautiful.
A wall hanging, whatever your heart desires.
And we do have a lot of supporting fabrics of this. We showed a couple of weeks ago the apron panel that came with the oven mitts and the what was the other one? The placemats. The placemats, that was part of that also. So there is a lot of supporting fabrics that go with this. There's also plenty of supporting fabrics if you want to make this bigger, if you
Yes.
want to add more borders, if you want to make it larger, you can do so. If you want to make 2, we actually have more panels available. So if you want to, give this as a gift, make a few for your
I'm
friends.
trying to remember if they want to look for that, though, the name of the line of fabric.
Night Owl.
Night Owl. Night Owl.
So
you
the
can
Night
look
Owl
on our-
fabrics are not going to be on the
Yeah,
live.
because the quilt's called Fall Spirit.
Fall Spirit is the
Fabric
name
is
of the
called
quilt kit,
Night
but the fabric
Owl.
is Night Owl. Yeah. I know. Why don't we just make it confusing? All
Yes.
right. So there's that one today.
All right,
Get that
gonna
out of the
look
way.
Look at the one behind us. I know it's Halloween. It's
I know. This is the
Christmas.
season where it's everything. It's Halloween. It's
Yeah,
Christmas. It's fall.
I
It's
know,
Thanksgiving.
It is. And you know, as
Winter.
sewers, I know some people get upset, like, really already? But the sewers are already at it. I tell you, they're already
They
at
are,
it. They're
and
buying
are
the Christmas
so
fabric.
happy that we have so much to choose from. They are just loving it. Some of it is gone.
And we love, love, love this,
This
new
is the cutest
tree
thing.
skirt.
It's huge.
It's a
64 by 64.
64 by 64. And it ties here, so you can see the split here in the middle. We did hang it. It does. I did my best.
I know
I'm
it's-
hanging it. It does have.
It does
that
have those
star point
lovely
at the top.
points.
But what is really, really fun, doesn't this look? It doesn't look hard. How am I going to make this piece and get that onto it? Guess what? It's all half square triangles. If you look here, this right here, half square triangle right
Beautiful,
there.
big
Half square
pieces.
triangle right there. That's what it is all the way around for the star. And even when you get to this corner piece down here, we all know what a snowball is, right? When you make a small snowball square.
There you go.
Square.
I wasn't sure where you were going to go. I didn't want to try and fix that.
Snowballs are round. Why is my head saying square?
Snowball or
Yeah.
there's
Well,
another
this
term
is like
too.
a quarter of a snowball. If you look at that, I don't know, can they kind of see that, Jared, what
Yeah.
I'm showing? You just take that little piece in the corner and you sew it and you flip it out, and that's how you get that. And then the rest of these are just like rectangles. Even this right here is a half square triangle. That's how you add that on.
And-
so it's a simple quilt.
Yep.
And it's a big tree skirt. And what is there not to love?
Well, and just to let you know, the binding is this beautiful candy cane stripe. It's already on the angle,
on the bias.
so you don't have to worry about cutting it on the
It's
bias.
not on the bias.
It's on. It's
printed
diagonal.
diagonally. That's
And
right.
we didn't bring the bolt in here, so I'm sorry I can't show it to you. But just so you know, because this is all right angles, the only thing you have to worry about, is one little piece going around through here. So just take your time.
Yeah.
But it will
You can do it.
automatically make all of this look like you've wrapped a candy cane around your tree skirt. And we do have more of this fabric. So if you want to make 2 of these, because you have a family member who's looking for a tree skirt, there is the
And this
kit.
is it. It is a kit. Again, it was 64 by 64. And it's $64.99 minus your 15% today. And it's brand new. We just got it all kitted up. It's called the Star Weave Tree Skirt.
Oh, you know what? If we turn it around, you can show the fabrics right there if it'll catch.
Oh,
without
yeah. You can see the diagonal on that one. And you can even see the green is on the diagonal. And you want to point that out again, too?
Yeah,
then,
so
Elaine?
and a lot of thought went into exactly what this kit was doing in regards to taking those striped fabrics, having them be printed diagonally, so you could not have to worry about trying to cut it a certain way. It makes it so much easier. So it's really cute. Shawnee did this. I mean, it's because
Yeah.
the pieces are so big.
Yes, and they're
She
big
did it.
pieces too.
Yeah.
You can see
That's-
how
yeah, that's
large
what I mean,
those
the
half
large
square,
pieces.
You can see how large those half square triangles are.
I think she said it only took her a couple of hours
Yeah.
to get it done because it's such big pieces. It took
Yeah.
her longer to cut it than it was to put together, which is normal.
and that's how it usually is.
Yeah.
yes.
So, quick project. Honestly, don't be intimidated if you're looking to make a tree skirt. And let me reiterate, if you're not looking to make a tree skirt, the way it comes together, you cut this out after it's done and after it's quilted. So if you don't want to make it a tree skirt, you like to make
Could
it a
be a
table
table
topper,
topper.
don't cut it.
Yeah.
Just put the binding around it and call it good.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
All right, we'll keep on going here. Do you
Well,
want to go ahead and do
Let's do this one. Yeah. So we had this kit with this panel back in, was that May or March?
Probably
It was a while.
before
It was
that,
earlier in the
yeah.
year because, of course, of America's 250. And we sold out of it immediately, and we had ordered it And unfortunately, it was on back order, and we just got this last week. So I wanted to show the panels. There's still only a few left because they're just flying out the door as soon as I showed that we got it. And there was a couple of fabrics.
The supporting
The
fabrics.
supporting fabrics,
Yeah.
yes.
Again, this is one of my favorites, what I call close to a newsprint print, but it's all sewing.
That goes
It has
right
scissors
with that
and
panel.
buttons and buttonholes. Look at those buttonholes all over that.
And it's by that.
And definitions of different things, button stitching.
And it's really cute. And, you know, it's by our, you know, favorite designer, J. Ricker Fritsch. A lot of people know who she is. Love her line. You know, it's just really fun. Really a simple pattern. If you want to just take that panel and be able to make it, just put some borders around it, and you literally have a quilt or a wall hanging, however way. The panel is a full yard in length by width of fabric, which is about 43, 44 inches. So it is a very good large size panel in regards to that. But since we are talking about her, how about we show her calendar?
Her calendar.
We'll just kind of keep a little bit of
we got,
a theme going here.
you know, we just got a few of these last year when they came out.
And we sold
And
out.
they were sold out in no time. So we got quite a few of them this year. But they will sell out again rather quickly.
I'm like, I don't think we got enough.
No, we did not. This is the 2027 calendar. I know we were talking about Christmas. Now we're talking about 2027. But the calendars are there. Those are all the different months. They all have a sewing theme for them. She Who Sews.
It's so cute. It's just adorable. And if you have her calendar that we had last year of hers, you know the quality, the beautiful pictures, the colors. It's just really, really stunning. The paper is really high quality.
A little bit of that steampunk look
It is
to
a little bit of that steampunk look, yes. But it still looks so stinking cute.
Yes. Okay.
All right, where do you want to go next? We want to kind of move with the...
Route 66.
All right, so
Oh, I love this.
I know, and we...
I did not know. I was putting these out this morning, and like, I didn't know we had a bag of this Route 66.
And unfortunately, because we have been so crazy busy,
Yeah.
the bag is still being worked on, so
Now-
we'll have a picture of it when it's done.
Route 66 is big in history this year because it's
100
100
years.
years old. I looked it up. November 11th of 1926 is when, I don't know if that's when they started it.
I'm not sure.
But it was a new idea that they wanted a freeway or a road, because they weren't freeways back then. And the man who originally wanted it to go from Chicago to Santa Monica. And so that's where it went. It didn't go all the way across the United States, but from Chicago to Santa Monica. And of course, they didn't have paving back then like we have now, but it was a road that took you across the United States. And it didn't go through a lot of major cities. It went through a lot of backcountry roads.
And we went on it this year.
I think that's kind of where, maybe, now I'm just saying this, I'm making it up, I don't know for sure, the American diners. The
Oh, well,
roadside
yeah, that was kind of
diners,
the- yeah,
I think
kind of
they,
popped up
they were
because of
all
that.
over, all the gas stations were
sure.
all over. It was just,
And we stopped at one of the oldest diners along Route 66
yes.
in Arizona. Bill and I went to...
yeah, I think they started
Yeah.
building it because it was in November, and I'm like, November in Chi-Town? No, Chicago does not.
Yeah.
No. Well, but I think they started it,
More
building
on-
it in Arizona.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
a
we
little
did
warm.
stop at one of the oldest diners there.
Yeah.
We drove through the one arch. It was really, really
85% of
neat.
it is still there. The original is still there. It's paved better and everything, but it kind of lost its heyday when the freeways started being built.
Yeah, but the iconic part of it
Yes.
is really neat, and we had a blast going
Yes.
through what areas
Has
we
anybody
did go
else done
through.
it? I haven't. I've ridden on just a tiny little bit of it once upon a time.
Well, that was my first time
but,
ever being
yeah.
on any of it, so
Yeah.
because that was my first time being in Arizona. So there you go.
Yes, yes.
So, being that it's a 100-year anniversary.
That was our history lesson of
Right.
the day. And the
Here's the
fabric
deal.
world is coming into it.
Of course. So, of course, where can we not have beautiful fabric without having an amazing tote bag to show off our love of Route 66? It is a great, great panel. Love it. It's got the handles.
I know. I can't wait to get it made.
And of
'cause-
course, it has the instructions. Now, our bag.
I want this sample when
Oh, I know, no kidding.
I'm getting this
I
sample.
think there's a few of us that might, well, we're just gonna have to buy and make them. And my husband has already made it very clear to me, since he is doing the Route 66 deal, that if I don't bring some of this home and do something with it, I
okay.
might get, yelled at.
Okay. And I've seen, I don't know where I was the other day. Maybe it was when I was at the Baby Lock training. I think I saw some of the men wearing some Route 66 shirts.
Yes. Oh, there was some
So
really cool.
I've seen some stuff.
Really, really cool shirts. So our sample that we're doing, that is part of that panel, this is the fabric that we're using to line the bag. We always line all of our bags, all of our aprons, just because it looks finished, and to a degree, it's actually easier to make when you have it lined. So this is great. It's tossed, nothing, no matter where you go, it's all good. It's really fun, and I love the colors, and I love all the states that it's showing.
All right, I'm trying to show this. It's upside down. Don't know how, but you can look at the top part of it. It's got all the old-fashioned trucks, cars, motorcycles, all the memorabilia of Route 66. It has Arizona license plate, New Mexico, just a little map in the background. That's what the background print is. It's a map of where Route 66 went through.
Now, here's the funny thing is, it's not tossed, it's not necessarily directional, but yet it is. But it is really fun. So of course, this one is all motorcycles. Doing a ride on Route 66 with your bike has become iconic. It's one of the biggest things that a lot of the the bikers do. That's what my husband's planning on, is doing the route through with his Harley.
And something that we
just
did
showed
not-
that one.
Oh, we did?
Uh-huh.
You showed this one?
I did, because that's the liner.
Well,
But we can show it next to this if you want to do that,
Yes.
because that's way.
the other thing I wanted
gives
to
a better
bring up
idea.
that we hadn't brought up is that every piece that we showed of this is tossed. So you don't have to worry about it being directional.
that one
if
you
you
don't
make
have
an
to at all.
apron. Did we show the blue one?
No,
Maybe
the
that's
blue
I
one is the
didn't show.
one that we haven't shown. That's the last one.
Yeah.
And we only have a limited quantity, so
Yes.
if you are loving these, I suggest you get them quick, because they are going to go.
This one's a little bit more. No, this one's not directional. And I look at the back. It is all directions also.
They're beautiful. The cars, the bikes, the road signs. I mean, the colors on here is really stunning. Beautiful.
Alrighty.
All right, so
on
that's
to our next
Route
one.
66. All right, so now we've showed a little Christmas, showed a little fall, showed a little patriotic.
Now we're
back
going
to Christmas.
Iceland.
A little bit, right? A little more
Yeah.
winter.
Well, this,
Definitely not Christmas, more winter.
And I forget her name.
Oh,
but
so bad.
The
The designer?
designer of this fabric is from Iceland.
Gudrun
and the name.
Erla.
Thank you. The name of the line is
Nordic Summer,
Nordic Summer.
which makes perfect sense for when you see this. It does make sense to why the name is called Nordic Summer.
Yes, and I read that her inspiration for this was from the fact that apparently the summers in Iceland are really short.
Right?
Really, really short. And this is just a representation of some of the flowers and foliage that they do have there in the summer.
These are really pretty. I'm
we-
going to show the other
we all
colorway.
can complain about our winters, but there's lots of places that have
Aren't these beautiful?
way shorter summers than we have.
Right.
And again, this, I forgot, the foliage on that one has a blue background. This one has a creamy white background.
Yeah, this is a little bit more of an aqua.
Yeah, that's the one I just showed. And
Oh,
then-
is it the one you showed? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, that's the
That's
one
all
you
right.
did, was the green one.
That's okay. And then this one is the darker blue. I think that's blue. Is that blue? What is that?
Yeah, it's kind
Brown
of like a greenish blue. It's so
Yeah.
hard to say. Now, I
But
do.
those are the main ones.
I thought these were really pretty. And I know, purple. This purple in this collection is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And we made a jelly roll of this collection. So if you are, and you know what, we've got, National Jelly Roll Day coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a great way to get your hands on some, a jelly roll.
I showed you the larger floral prints. These are the smaller ones. This one has, again, the creamy white background with the purple flowers on it. And then I called it blue, but Elaine called it green. I guess it is green with the red flowers on it. And then there's one more. Let me just show that
Sure.
real fast.
Oh, yeah, the really beautiful
The
green
green one with the red. And then Elaine's going to show you some fun supporting fabric that came with it.
Well, I'm going to actually open this one up.
Yeah, we need to open those up so they
Because
can get
they
a
can
good...
see. Because it does have, it goes from, it's almost like an ombre, but it's not. So the leaves are going in a direction, so depending on which way you want it to go, whether it goes up or it goes down. But you can see how the coloring has a high and a medium and a low. So really, really pretty. So this one, and then you have the purple one.
Yeah, and it almost looks like it's gold etched in there. It does have a print of gold in there, but it's not metallic, but it has almost a metallic look. And then it goes into the red burgundy and into the purple. Really just to get you a whole view of it. Really, really pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous? And then here is the one that has, the greens, the aquas, the blues, and has a really beautiful light yellow green inside there. So here I'll stand back so you can see the whole thing. These are really, really pretty. And how fun with this whole ombre kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I would like to see, I bet you there's a plant that she
Oh, I bet. I'm sure of it.
got those leaves from.
I am sure of it. There is some more, I can't even talk, some more supporting fabrics that go along with this one. Let me grab this, let me turn this around. Here we go. So once again, we've got that purple and the teal and the greens and the reds. Really, really pretty. Love the diamond effect on this.
I want to go to Iceland. Has anyone been
I know,
there?
right?
I have not been there. I want to go there after seeing these colors. I want to go in the summer and see if their whole hillsides are just filled with flowers of this color.
You were nowhere near the front of the camera.
There you go.
Sorry.
Camera's on the corner.
I was daydreaming about being in Iceland.
Spread the bolts open so you can see the leads in the middle.
There we are. See, that's why we have Jared to keep me on my toes.
That's 1/3 of a bolt of fabric.
I was daydreaming about being in Iceland.
Right?
And
No
looking at the hillside and seeing all these colors.
Aren't these pretty? I know. Well, and you know what? It's so funny because we have Iceland and we have Greenland. And, growing up, you think Iceland is nothing but a bunch of ice and there's nothing growing there. And then Greenland would be green and beautiful. And it's completely the opposite.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
My goal is to go to both of them and just make my own comparison. Am I okay now, Jared?
Go to your left.
This one looks like a little bit of
Mountains.
side, huh? So that's in the green. And then this is like that blue.
And then, of course, there is this lovely, it's kind of icy gray. I know it sounds kind of weird calling it Iceland, but it does have a nice neutral, it is kind of neutrally white. Kind of reminds me of mountaintops inside there.
And then Elaine already told you that we made a jelly roll out of it. It is called the Jelly Roll Nordic Summer. Again, 15% off of everything we're showing today. And this is all brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Now we're really going to change gears.
Okay, where are we going to now?
Well,
because it's fall.
Because it's fall, and I meant to take these strings off. So we have, we have this beautiful toweling. We've always carried it. And this one these are so pretty. And what I love about these,
the finished edges.
they're finished edges, yes.
See, we both knew the answer to that.
Right?
I didn't even know what she was going to
I
say.
haven't
but
even
I
opened
knew.
it. That's how new we've had it. Didn't even have that little sticker off. How gorgeous is this sunflower one? Absolutely beautiful. So we have it in a white background, a little more, I'd say maybe it's more eggshell because it's not bright white.
A creamy white,
Yeah. And then we have it in that blue. I mean, these are beautiful.
These can be made into table runners. They can be made into placemats. All you have, you cut them the length you want it, and then you just do a
Sew the
little
ends.
hem on the end. You can make them. I've seen them, these toweling made into bags.
Oh yeah, these
kinds of
have,
different
and I've
ideas.
even seen people make these into aprons.
Yes.
Little half aprons.
Yes.
These are great. They have so many possibilities. You can even do some
What have you made with
machine
your
embroidery
toweling in the past?
on
Yeah.
these. These are, and a lot of fun. And and depending on how, how much you want to do and get involved in, you could do some beautiful stitching right inside the
Thread
the
painting.
leaves and do some
the
thread painting and really make it stand out.
Add
We have-
some bling to it.
yeah, we have that beautiful, beautiful glitzy embroidery thread. I forget the name of it. I'm sorry.
It's
We showed it a couple of weeks ago.
What's the name of our sparkly? Not King, Jared.
The one that's
sparkly King Star.
King Star,
I was
thank you.
thinking King, but it's like no, it's
couldn't
not
remember.
King.
But if you
It is
don't
King
want it
Star.
glitzy, but you'd like it to be shiny, we carry Floriani, and Floriani's embroidery thread has that nice sheen to it, so it's a little bit shiny but not glitzy. So a little bit of everything for everybody.
All right, and speaking of glitzing things up a little bit,
There we go.
We got these button kits in. Remember back in the day? If you're of my age, you were in home ec in high school, and fortunately my mom taught me to sew before I got to high school, but making clothing and covering buttons, we have them here again, and they're of different sizes. Let's see, 4 different button sizes on here. So you can add these buttons. I would, if you're making clothing, of course, yes, you can cover your buttons and use it for that. But also buttons are using so much just for a decoration on your project that you're making, whether it's a purse, an apron.
Well, you can
Bag,
customize, and you get to customize it
bag.
to your bag or to
Yes,
your blouse. I
yes.
mean, whether you're crafting with it or you're apparel making with it.
But
They're
I haven't
fun.
seen anything like this. This is from Lori Holt, so she has lots of ideas.
Oh yes, absolutely. And of course, you know what? I brought in some new colors of the friction pins. These are the clicker pins. There's 2, so there is a purple and green package, and there is a blue and pink package. Now, here's the one small thing: because they are the same SKU for us to be rung up. If you are going to order these online, in the notes, just tell me which one you want. You tell me if you want the purple and green one or you want the pink and blue one, because they are the same SKU. Or if you don't care, you can go, just pick me one. I know it seems crazy, but they actually came in that way.
Yes,
I swear to you, the UPC code is exactly the same.
yes. And I'll
Double
let you-
checking me.
And our last item, I'll go ahead and let you talk about the electric seam ripper.
These things are so cool. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so I can show it to you. I know it seems kind of funny. These things are actually really, really cool. If you hate to seam rip out your boo-boo, this makes it a lot easier.
If you got a little too creative with your sewing,
Right? And you just kind of made a little accident. I know, it is. It honestly, it is. It is a mini little clipper. I mean, that's exactly what it is. But, we as sewers and quilters and all kinds of wonderful things find all kinds of new avenues to fix a problem that we have made. And so this gets right inside there. So you're just going to put that right inside the seam. You turn it on and it runs it right along. It's not going to cut your fabric. It is only going to cut the threads because the blades and the teeth are just right there. And because it has a protection, hopefully you can see it, it's not going to go any deeper than those threads. So you just run that right along, and in seconds you're done instead of sitting there.
fast.
Super, super fast. And it runs on, I think it's only AAA or AA. It is 1 AA battery. There you go. So really easy to put together, take it apart, and fix whatever little boo-boo you made.
All right, so that's everything we have for today. We're going to be going over to Jared, but we just want to remind you that we have 15% off of everything that we showed you today. And you can also, though, order anything from our website. So go there if you have any questions. Our phone number is right below us. And I think that's
Don't
everything.
forget to share our publicly.
Share, yes,
Yeah,
share us.
get your
And
name
we
in
will
our
have
drawing.
a drawing next week, next Wednesday. We're going to go over to Jared to see what he has to tell us about today. Thank you.
Alrighty, good morning everybody. How are you doing today? So I've got some really great savings for you all, and I mean savings as in I have never seen this company put machines this low of a price. It is quite insane. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump right into it. And sorry, I'm trying to get a link to a page here as well too. And that is coming from Handy Quilter. Handy Quilter is running what they call the employee pricing event. And these prices are so stinking low. You guys are going to be getting the same pricing that Handy Quilter employees get. I think that goes without saying with the promotion title. But just to give you an example of what the prices are, this is the Moxie and the Moxie XL. So the Moxie, you can get that on an 8-foot loft frame, or you can also get that onto the little foot frame as well too, 5-foot frame. $54.95 is the regular. It is almost $2,000 off. That is almost 30% off. That's ridiculous. And to kind of put this into perspective, when we run our quilt shows and we have quilt show pricing, off the top of my head, I want to say that price is $4,500, something like that. So it's, I'm telling you, this is ridiculously low pricing. Moxie ST, $64.95. MS sale price is $45.46. You're saving $19.48, almost $2,000 there. No, $2,000. Yeah, that's incredibly low. Let's see, coming up next here. Coming up next here, I think I accidentally put Wanda Hall in there. Good morning, Wanda. Whoopsie. And then coming up onto Moxie XL or the Amara ST, you're saving $2,500 on a Moxie XL. Amara ST, you're saving $2,900, almost $3,000. That's, I'm telling you, I have never seen them do pricing this low. This Amara 24, you are getting an Amara 24 for the price that you normally purchase an Amara 24. It's just insane. And with that brand new Gallery 3 frame, that height adjustable, completely everything, Gallery 3, electronic Gallery 3 frame, it's a really nice frame. I just can't stress how amazed I am by the prices on here. If you're wanting to get into a business, the brand new Amara 28, or even if you just do a lot of quilting, this is an amazing machine. It does everything you want, and it's a huge machine, 28-inch throat. To put that in perspective, the machines that we run for our quilting services are 30 inches. So 28 inches is a huge machine. You can really pump out some stuff. And then, of course, if you really want to add on the automation on it, which I always recommend, it makes your life so much easier and happier. Pro Stitcher Lite there, you are going to be getting that down at $46.86, steal of a deal. And Pro Stitcher Premium, I believe Quilt Show pricing on this one is normally $10.05. So, yeah, you're getting an additional $1,500 off of that basically. It's an insanely low deal. I just can't say anything besides exactly that, because it is what it is. They're extremely low pricing. And with that being said, we also have an amazing event coming up as well too, coming up in October. And is that the right one? Yes. Handy Quilter Van is coming, and I will post a link to that as well too. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what this is, Handy Quilter is going to be bringing in their van, which we pack 6 Handy Quilter machines in, and we get to set them up inside of our classroom. And yeah, we'll have 6 machines set up in here, 12 people. Space is limited. These usually always fill up, so sign up now. Space is limited, so you have 12 seats, and you guys get to hands-on drive these machines. You get a test of everything. The first 2 days, you get a test of everything from just getting to know the machine and the frames. Then the afternoon, you go into free motion quilting. The following morning, you go into Pro Stitcher automated quilting. And then that afternoon, you finish off with ruler work quilting. And then if you wanted to go on the last day, I did not add in the flyer to this one, but the last day is kind of a more in-depth dive into Pro Stitcher. So it's a full day of Pro Stitcher only. So general rule of thumb, kind of how we put it is if you want to just test drive one of these machines, see what they're about, or increase your knowledge on a machine that you already own, the first 2 days are a really, really good event for you. If you are seriously thinking about adding a Pro Stitcher to your machine, or you already have a Pro Stitcher and just want to have more in-depth knowledge of it as well too, I would sign up for that third day. So the third day by itself is $129. The first 2 days are $249. Again, spots are limited in that one, so sign up now. they fill up. And yes, as that flyer says, it is October. Oh, wait, did I not put the dates on this one? Whoopsie. It is the first 2 days are October 21st and 22nd, and then the third day is October 23rd. So that third day is all by itself there. But yeah, that is everything on the Handy Quilter aspect. Like I said, I can't stress enough how cheap those prices are. So if you're interested in one of those machines, come on down. We'll hook you up with a really nice one. All right, and then last thing for me, last but not least, is Shop Hop. We have Shop Hop coming up. It is in like 2 weeks here. 3 weeks maybe. 2 weeks. It is September, and of course I cropped this so it doesn't have the dates on here either. It's 10, 11, 12, I believe it is. Yes, October 10, 11, 12. So go to sierrasewing.com/shop-hop and print out your passports there. You see that blue hyperlink right there. Just go to that website. The other hyperlink that you see there, they never set up their web page, so just go to ours because we've got it ready for you. So yeah, sierrasewing.com/shop-hop and get that printed out for you. And yeah, and then basically, if you guys do not know anything about the Shop Hop, this little snippet right here is of the flyer that gets sent out and printed out every single year. So get into, and it explains everything. Basically, you're going to go to all the shops that were just listed on there, and you get your passport stamped at each one. At each shop, you have you receive the pattern for their project completely free. And then the first person, well, if you complete all of them and have your passport stamped and turned in to us, then you get entered into the drawings. And the first place drawing is a $1,000 gift shopping spree. It's a great deal. So definitely a fun time. Get you out there and get you into all the shops in the local area. But that is everything that we have for you guys this week. As you guys know, like, share, and subscribe to our channels as well too. Share those videos publicly to get entered into those drawings, because next week is when we do that drawing. So next week, Wednesday. Other than that, that is everything we have for you guys today. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week. See ya.